welcome back to Stitchy AF. My name's Fiona and I'm here to do my January 2023 wrap up. It is Saturday the 4th of February today, and yeah, perfect time to do my wrap up. As discussed in my last Flosstube update, I'll be doing monthly videos now, just showing my progress for the month that has just been and talking about my new WIPGO calls for the current month. Before I get started showing the cross-stitching side of things, oh sorry, I shook the camera there, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of my new subscribers to the channel. I've started doing Stitch with me's and they have been very popular, and I really appreciate that people want to be involved in that with me. I enjoy making them. I enjoy watching them. So I'm glad that other people are interested in watching that and watching my progress. At the moment I'm just doing Gamer, which I'll show my progress of in a minute. Gamer by Gecko Rouge, but I also have a couple of other full coverage projects that I would like to start doing Stitch with me's for. So yeah, let's get going. Let's get started and I will show, yeah, I just wanted to say, I'm just mumbling today. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of the new subscribers, all of my old subscribers, just for everyone. So thank you. Thanks for sticking with me. Welcome back. Hello to all the new people. Thanks. Okay, now let's get going on my January progress. So I will insert photos of where I was up to prior to January, and I will show you what I got done in January. So just quickly, sorry, I've just got my notes down here. I just want to find out a date for this one. Oh, well, I could just look at it there. So I did show a couple of, in my January video, I had already finished off a couple smaller projects that I had started just at the beginning of January. So they were in my previous video. So these ones are just the remaining projects that I had called for WIPGO, and then obviously Gamer. So Gamer is my main focus for every month. So you're always going to see progress on that one, hopefully, as long as I get time to do it. I normally do it on a Saturday or a Sunday because it's the weekend and I'm home, and I just feel like it's easy to pull out the bigger projects on the weekend rather than on a weeknight when I'm home and tired from work. So yeah, I'll just show you the other projects I did. So this one, I should have thought this through and had luckily I'm at my office desk and I can pull random. So this is the project tag just said funny quote, but I'm not sure what they have it written as on Etsy, sorry. But it's by Stitches Lovers Group. So I actually got this finished. So the WIPGO call was for 7 days. And in that 7 days, I actually managed to get this finished, which I'm really excited about. So I'm hoping that I can do that with quite a few of my projects. Last year with the No New Starts, I did get a lot of projects kind of to a point where if I had have just been solidly working on them, they all would have been done. which is what I've done in previous years. Like I kind of like, well, great, this is going to be my focus for the next week. But now that I've picked up doing challenges and stuff, I find I'm putting them down where I probably would have just pushed through. So I'm really glad this got called, and pushing through it, that 7 days, it wasn't hard and I just got it done. So for the 7 days, I did a total of 3,892 stitches to get that finished. So not a bad effort. Yeah, so really excited. That one's done. So that was finished on the 11th of January. I've got to really do some FFOing of some of these projects, because I have a whole bunch that are finished that I've now just sitting there. So then I did one of my other WIPGO calls. So I have 2 WIPGO boards, so I'll have 4 projects called for WIPGO every month. So my next one was Rainbow Succulent. Now this one I did have to do a full restart on because I messed up last year, and so I've decided to do it. It's full coverage, so I was like, great, I'm going to do it with the Royal Rose method. Sorry, I'll just write that down so I make sure that I tag that in the box below. Royal Rose. So I always hear about the Flosstube nose itch and I cannot stop it. I'm conscious of it every time, and I think that makes it happen. Yeah, so I restarted it following the Royal Rose method, and I gridded it up this time. So I'm just using scrap fabric that I showed in my last update video. So look at that, I got the whole top 2 rows done. I've cut my grid line to kind of put a bit more slack on this. And I decided, I got to the end, I did 4 days of this. So it was originally called for 7. So all of my WIPGO goals were either 7 days or to have a finish. But I got this done in 4, and I just thought, I don't stitch every single day. So with 4 projects being pulled, it can be, I probably wouldn't make it. So I did readjust my goals throughout the middle of the month. And I just kind of changed it. Instead of having 7 days as like exact amount, I changed it to working on it for a week. So my goal will now be between 5 and 7 days for each project. And I think that probably gives me a bit of the leeway, because I feel like this was 4 days of progress, and that's heaps. So 2,202 stitches for this one. And I've decided, yeah, this Royal Rose method really makes me feel like I'm achieving a lot quicker than I would doing like my normal method of it. So it really surprised me that I could get across the top. I mean, it's not a huge project, but I mean, I guess it is. It's 2,000 stitches was anyway. So I've just got it. I'll keep it in the frame because I will also make this one of my monthly focuses along with Gamer. So what I am hoping to do is every month get 2 rows, like, you know, straight across using the Royal Rose method. And I've worked it out that that should roughly mean, if I stick to kind of doing the rows across per month, I should have it finished by July. So I'll also keep this one. This will be one that I will work on monthly, and you'll see the progress come along because I do really enjoy it. I'm really liking it. I mean, it was a bit boring. The top is very dark, and I really love seeing those bright colours coming out in it. So I'm excited to get more done on that one. My next call was the watercolour skull. Now I think this is the one that was my actual, on my WIPGO board, it was just to spin my large back wheel, and the project that came out, that's what I'd work on. So it was the watercolour skull, which I'm glad about. I'm excited to get this one done. I hate working on the black Ada, but I've got a little light board that I sit behind me, so it works. I'm so sorry if you can hear the kids in the background. For some reason, they're like Yahooing. I don't know what they're watching. They're on their iPads, so they're watching like a YouTube video, but they're getting real worked up about it. So, yeah, so back to this. So, I have only put 3 days into this month, so 1,592 stitches. So I will keep this one out, and if I do have time, to just sneak in another 2 days on this one to get a bit more progress. But a lot of the stuff I did this real blue that you can see coming out here, this little bottom flowers, but I did a lot of this lighter blue grey colour that's kind of defining the jaw and the teeth. So, and this dark purple in the bit was where I was working kind of on that 3rd day. So I'm really liking how that is coming along. I'm really excited. The pattern's 4 pages. So this is like the bottom right page of the pattern. But it's looking really good. There's cat hair all over that fabric, which you can definitely see because it's black. So yeah, I'll do probably another 2 days somewhere in the next month to kind of finish off that WIPGO call. But 3 out of 4 WIPGO calls for January complete. So that's awesome. I'm really happy with my progress on all of them. Especially when last year my WIPGO I had more stitching, like actual stitches count goal rather than days. So I've changed it up this year and I've gone like days instead of the amount of stitches. So for the watercolour skull anyway, when it got pulled last year, it would have been like 2,000 stitches, 2,500 stitches. Yeah, so I would have been kind of nearly at that goal anyway. It's just an extra 1,000 stitches. So, and I can, you know, put in a good 500 to 600 in a stitching session if I'm really into it. But I just don't like working on the watercolour skull at night when it's dark, even with all my lamps and my light board. So I prefer to do them kind of when I've got time in the daylight. Right, so then that just leaves Gamer as the other one I worked on, which this is still in the Q snap as well, because I will be filming a stitch with me once I've finished filming this. So this is my progress so far. This is about 11% of the pattern. I started at about just under 10% at the beginning of January. I've converted it from a diagonal, well, this is an edge of a page, but I was working in a diagonal, and I've converted that to the Royal Rose method as well. And I mean like my version of the Royal Rose method, which is not set to, it's not as strict as I think I should be, but anyway, works for me, so that's all that matters. So I have got a lot done on that. My progress, so yeah, I worked 5 days on this one this month and 3,104 stitches went into it. So I finished a lot of, sorry, my camera just died on me. So yeah, so I finished a lot of this banner space, and yeah, really enjoying it. I'll be getting this all set up for a stitch with me once I finish filming this update. And yeah, just under here, just under this banner is where her hair starts, and I have spoken about it before. I am going to convert that and try and make her hair black so that it's more me. So watch this space. Let's see if I can pull it off or not. And this is about the halfway mark. This little bit here is the halfway mark in my thing. So we've done about halfway along the top. Awesome. So they were my whips for January. Now, I'll have a quick chat about the WIPGO calls I have had for February. I'll just flip to the right page in my cross stitching journal so I can let you know. So I will insert photos of my current spot on these projects. I haven't started any stitching for February yet. Yesterday was Ben's birthday and it's been a busy week. All the sports have started back up, everything. So I haven't really had any stitching. So today's going to be the first time this month I can stitch and I cannot wait. Right, so I'll insert pictures of where I'm currently at, and then in my next video we'll see how much I managed to get done. So the numbers that were called were 7 and 11. So on my first WIPGO board, the first call is the watercolour giraffe for 1 week. I'm hoping that I can make pretty good progress on this one. I would like to get my kind of the watercolour animal series that I kind of have from Nikki Patton done so that I can work out how I want to display them in my house. So I have really enjoyed picking them up and being able to work on them. I've worked on at least one of them every month for the last 4-5 months. So I'm really looking forward to getting some of them finished this year. Hopefully all of them. The next one on my WIPGO board number 1 is going to be the Grinch pattern. So this is a new one that I bought, so it'll be a new start. So I don't have a progress photo, but I'll show you the listing photo so you know what the pattern looks like. So this is also for a week. This project was picked because Ben's end of year dance concert for 2022 was the Grinch themed, so this will get finished and framed up with his certificate from dance and displayed with his trophies for dance. So I'm excited that I get to start that. I have got soccer patterns to do for Joshy, but they have not been called yet. So I thought today they might have got called because I did have to spin my large BAP wheel. That was number 11 on my WIPGO board number 2. And I was very close to landing on one of the soccer ones, but it actually landed on watercolour owl. So I'll do that instead. That's 1 week as well. And then the last one So number 7 on WIPGO board number 2 is Cat Cactus. And I've actually put this for a finish. So for some of my smaller projects, actually I think any small project that I brought over from 2022 or any of my projects that had like the highest percentage of completion, I've actually put down on my WIPGO boards to finish. So fingers crossed I can get that done. But yeah, they're my goals. I'm excited to work on these projects that have been pulled for this year, for this month. So yeah, that'll be good. They're my WIPGO calls for February. That's my kid who got told to stay out of my office. I filmed this. Yeah, so watch this space, and in my next video we'll see how good I went at meeting those goals. Excellent. The next thing I wanted to talk to, this rolls me into haul now. So move this out of the way because I don't need that anymore. So I have had a bit of haul this in January because I put in an order at JK's stitching supplies. Yep, JK's cross stitch supplies. I put in an order with them, with Janet, because I was kitting up the mini boho seaside. So I'll put in a little picture here. So it's a Heaven and Earth design by Amy Stewart. So I just ordered all the floss, and honestly when this arrived I was like, I just love a bag of floss. I just thought, like, I do have a stash. I have all of the colours, but I was like, oh, for these full coverage ones, I'd rather just order all the floss, just so I know I have it. And I ordered some 25 count Zweigart Ada on the easy count grid. So that will be for my mini boho seaside. I also, while I was there, because I have just wanted to try out a few different, I never really buy myself pretty fabrics. So anyway, I just went through JK's listings and was like, I like these. So I did get a Zweigart Evenweed 32 count country mocha in a fat 8. I mean, everybody's seen this one, but I just thought, oh yeah, I'll try a few different counts, a few different types of fabric. It's so small. Anyway, we'll see how we go. I'm up for a good challenge. And then I got some Zweigart Evenweave Vintage 25 count Stormy Night, which just has this type of modelling all through it. It's really pretty. I don't have anything specifically for it, but this is the type of colour that I like to use for some witchy stitcher projects, and I have a lot of them. She has her own wheel in my decision wheel, so I was like, why not? I'll do it. JK's always sends a cute little free needle minder with her orders. So look at this little precious. Why is that not? Anyway, this is just a cute little butterfly. She's so pretty. One of the kids is going to steal that from me before I even get to look at it. They steal all of my needle minders. Feels like as soon as they come in, the kids are like, oh, I really like that. And then off they go. My fault for teaching them to cross stitch. So then my next exciting bit of haul is I ended up getting a Christmas box from Autumn Lane Stitchery. Now this was one, it wasn't in like the first round of boxes. They had additional ones, so they threw them up on their website. So it comes with everything but the fabric that if I hadn't bought the original box, I would have had that. So I'll just remove that. They've given in the box, I'll quickly run through the contents because I'm sure you've probably seen it before. But they've given a additional little present, which is a QR code to go on and download another pattern from them, which is awesome. It's really sweet, but it's a QR code, so I'm not lifting it up to show you guys. Sorry. So let me see if I can get this out in the order that they have on their little cheat sheet, and I'll show you this box. So it's Cassandra and Aaron, and so Aaron designs the patterns. He's an artist. He designs this box. This box is freaking adorable. Little candy canes and all these little cross stitch motifs. It's so cute. He's very talented. So let's see if I can get this out for you in the order of their list. Okay, so number one was this Christmas cheer pattern. It's so cute. So yeah, I'm really excited for when I feel like stitching Christmas again, that I've got a bunch of these to do. And this box, like, it wasn't that expensive. Like, obviously for me, conversion rate, I'm in Australia, it's always a little bit more, but like for what you get in these boxes, so the Autumn Lane Stitchery Christmas box, the Black Needle Society, the Nice List box, for what you get when you do one of these subscriptions, it sounds like a lot of money, but really it's just so worth it. So worth it. And I'm a huge Autumn Lane Stitchery fan, so the chance to get, as soon as she was like, we're going to release some other boxes because we have additional, I was like, yep, okay, I'll do it. I didn't need much convincing. So then the second thing is the Jolly Trio pattern. Look at that. It looks like our kitty. And he's in a cute little Christmas sweater. That's, yeah, adorable. So I cannot wait to do that. So that's, you know, 3 patterns in one. So that's already 4 patterns that we've got. Plus then there is the Winter Friends pattern. So now I watched their little walkthrough unboxing of the box on the Autumn Lane Stitchery Flosstube, and they have, yeah, another one, so it's called Woodland Santa. I can see it on their thing. So he has another design just like this that is a Santa, and it was, yeah, I'm gonna have to look at getting that to go along with this one. So, but love it, gorgeous. Okay, then we have the DMC floss for the Christmas cheer pattern, which was that first one that I showed. So I've got that. Oh, we have this needle minder, which, look how adorable this is. It's a little snow globe. So that is adorable. Oh, right, and then we have the cute little mitten floss drops. Just a little bit stuck together. Look at them. That's cute. So there was 11 of them. Yeah, 11. So adorable. I've had all of this just sitting in the box because I'm like, I've got to make it. I don't want to take it out and then forget something when I had to do this video. So now I'm like, oh great, I get to pull these out. So then we have a project tote bag, which I love a good tote. Look at that. I love that. Just the details in it. So, a little tote bag. Then we have Autumn Lane sweets. They're going to start making their own sweets. How cool is that? So this is freeze-dried taffy. So that is awesome. So what did they say? So the flavours, eggnog, peppermint, cinnamon, and either hot cocoa or chopped mint. Delicious. Yeah, that is awesome. Okay, sorry, sidetracked by lollies. They're sweet. Then we have the little ornament kit. So this is for the trios pattern. They've given you the hoop for it, and this cute little bell, and a little hook that hooks on. Sorry, I'll crinkle this for a minute without losing this bell. A little hook that will hook on to the top of your hoop there. And this is because they have also made this adorable stand. So it looks like it's been in the snow. It's a little street light with a cute little candle and a little arm. And then you can hang your... That's cute. That's really cute. And so clever. Like, how'd they think of that? I can't wait for Christmas to be able to display that. And I mean, I have a couple of other hoops in this size, so it'll be fun. You could probably even just change them out, change which ones are hanging as they're hanging. So then they have the little Christmas ornament. So you can place all your orts in there to remember your work. So I do love this idea. I've actually got, I have little jars that I put my orts into, and they have the year on them. My gamer orts I have separated, and they'll have their own special jar that is just full of the gamer orts, and it'll be like I label them and have them just displayed on one of my little cupboards in my bedroom. But I have the kids saving all of their orts because I've told them they can make ornaments to be put onto the tree at the end of the year. So they're all excited to start doing that for them. So excellent, love it. And then we get an art print from Aaron. So it's just like what was on the tote bag, except this one is obviously black and white. And I have a little area near my stitching chair that I put all of my like cards and stuff. The Witchy Stitcher sends little like artistic patterns and stuff, so that's all displayed there. So this will join that. So, and then obviously they have the extra little QR code for an additional pattern. So if I'm remembering correctly, this pattern is another one that kind of looks like this. I think it's winter themed. I think I remember from their video. It's like a winter themed one, so you can kind of swap out some of the things if you want to, or make both of them. I don't know. But yeah, so that is the Cassandra's Christmas Boxo Cheer from Autumn Lane Stitchery. Amazing. I'm so glad that they did have additional boxes come available, even without the fabric in it, so it was just a little bit cheaper. Worth it. And then they also had an artist edition one that was just a tiny bit more, I think $20 more, that had a bigger print of that print that Aaron had in there. So this one was a postcard size. I think it was just a bigger one, and he signed it, and it was an exclusive, and so that's really good as well. If I do buy another box, I would probably go with the artist print one, but I was just like, at the time I was like, I'm just buying this, so I didn't really think about it too much. But seeing their unboxing video, yeah, I'd probably pay the extra $20 to get that and be able to add it to my wall in near my stitching chair. So yeah, right, that's everything. That's all that is happened in January. My upcoming stitching plans, yeah, everything. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you back here in a month with another update. Or I will see you a bit later on after this video is posted. There will be a Stitch With Me posted. So yeah, I hope you enjoy my contact, like and subscribe. Did I say contact? I got distracted by the kid in the background talking. I hope that you enjoyed my video. Like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye.